Hi, hi, that's Step EBEGGERS. Stephanie EBEGGERS, that's parang. Hi, Mickey. Mega love shout out. Aba, bilis. Yaman ng 8. Curly light. Curly light. For step manang 8 in Darren. For step traveler manang 8 in Darren Dobson Pervert. Wait, bakit nawala pala? Nawala? Malaki, did you see the falls there? I cannot see. Oh. Exit Thailand! May kalap shout out. Ay, it's going for the next. I sue. No, I sue. After he said, it's gay, your panelist is pervert like that. Wala. No second chance, Haito. Never, ever again. Ice pala. Ay. Yung step bigger high school. Ay. Who's pervert on YouTube, guys? Darren Dobson pervert or YouTube or SIMP. Shout out to pervert on YouTube, Darren Dobson. I tell you something, guys. You know Sean Moore, Manate? He messaged me on my video last week. If you drunk, ISO, you attack the girls, the woman. Oh my God. Oh, cheers! Step easy girl. Come on, guys, come up. Come up. Come on. Cheers with vodka woman. No, I drink tea. I just drink tea, mga guys. Yeah, I'm only drink tea also. See, green tea ice not vodka. Oh my god. Bakit nag-init yan? You know what, mga guys? Big time. Oh, where's my panelist? Come on, guys. Come up. Where's Philip Janek? Where's Captain Billy Jack? Captain, where are you, Captain? La, 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 la. Curly live stream. I didn't even. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ano yan? Ah, yeah. I forgot. Hi, Daniel. We got a shout out. Japa King. Move on Vietnam. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot Suri. What's he doing for just out in bed? Exit Thailand. I make it beautiful my hair for you guys. For my viewers. For my viewers. You know what? It's Steph called my viewers pervert. He said, "Oh, it's gay. Your viewers is pervert." Like that. Blah 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 blah. That came on my channel anymore. So in the chat, please thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up or thumbs down if you like. Hi, ma. Not photos. Darren pervert as no photo. No, it's not. It's not photo, mal. Mal. You know this one. Video call. He dropped the towel and then showing the little one. Not asking photo, mal. Real. You not believe? On Messenger, with friends on Messenger. And then he do drop the towel and then showing the little one. Hi, Sean. You know what? That we call maniac, maniac summer. 40, 40. Hey Siri, what means pervert?
Here's what I found from Grammarist.com. Pervert means to distort, to use something wrongly, to corrupt, to draw someone away from the right path, to corrupt someone into deviant behaviors. Pervert may be used as a noun or a verb. Related words are perverts, perverted, perverting, perverter, pervertible.
See? That is Darren, distort. Distort something. Namamasyal yan, namamasyal yung mga plastic dyan sa loob ng freezer. Pervertible, Darren Thompson, pervert sim. Then, step EBEGGER. EBEGGER. Shout out to EBEGGER and pervert. Kala mo. Pervert sounds like wrong. Is that boss? Barry the boss. Mega love shout out to Barry the boss. Bakit nawala? With the times goodbye. Now man nag-8 pervertible. 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 Mga kahit abusive land in the chat. Kaboom. Kaboom. Step traveler. Kaboom. Kaboom. Just kaboom. Where it sounds goodbye. Inspire. Are we supposed to vote on topic for who is the big? Yeah. Yeah, mga eh, just vote. Was the pervert on then bigger, bigger. I don't say my other phone, no. Please tell me how many votes Malay has. I don't see it. I don't see it on my other phone. Oh, tears, my tea, not vodka. Level watching, don't forget to comment down. Marchan, Johnny, hi! Nagalab shout Marchan. Welcome to Hariko live stream. I believe Steve Anderson to collect a donation and then travel to Thailand. Believe that? Collect donation and then travel to Thailand. Oh, come on, baby. Malang ain't that enough? 200 or 300, 300 euros. The traveling. Love, 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 love. Sige, di kayo mag-comment. Saan, video din. Nagalang share. Thank you, 9, 10, stop. When you give award, I should understand. Thomas Award. The EBEGGERS. Oh my god, mga guys, I have more cake last night, huh? 4 pink kiss last night, mga guys. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. Oh yes, 14 years. 14 years. Oh, diba? Big hole, big big size, big. No one to come up with. And then the funny things is, to compare how many numbers watching him. In my numbers. So I don't care, even 10 watching or 15 watching in my class. So what? I have 9 viewers and then malang 8 only commenting. Hi, nako. Just close the cam. Wearing my co-host. Yeah, help me for watch hour. I get 1,300 watch hour for 2 months. Big ups, Tony too. Thank you, big ups to you, man. You know what? Even I have 10 viewers, 5 viewers, 7 viewers. At least loyal. Loyal supporters. Yes, malapit. Yeah, give me watch hour. So I get more watch hour. This is from last right and That's some internet monster dedicated to step traveler. Hi. Steph called my viewers pervert. It's internet monster. You accept that? So you my viewers also right. Then call trolls.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can
I'm a
save me, and honestly I'm
pervert.
not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so
So
I'ma
are
just
you
keep
one
buying
pervert?
everything.
Hi,
See you in the
internet
next life, to
monster.
be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an
Third
x-ray.
general.
What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah,
Good work.
all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work
2002.
hard or live at my pace?
Sorry,
You're only young one,
2002.
yeah, that's all
Internet
great.
monster.
But I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life
Mark
is doing lots of
Combo.
cocaine. Wait, no, it's living with no shame. Wait, no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well, I just wanna be happy. How to get there? Glad that you asked me.
Internet monster
I think it's different
kept
for
doing
everyone.
live
Some of us need
coverage.
work,
Super
others need
homeboy.
fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.
Okay, just off the song. So internet monster, it's okay. Step traveler, call you pervert or something. Ay, funny, funny, funny. Come on, internet monster, come on. Come on, Mr. Pervert, come on. You admit yourself, you pervert reactor. Say, come on, come up on my panel, internet. But don't flashing me, okay? Don't flashing me, baby. I kick your ass. Do you think it's step bump the lima, internet monster? They do bang, 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 boom, boom. So guys, what the difference with the limas and real one? What the difference? You never try internet monster bang the lima. You never try once internet monster. You never try BGBG. Yucks. Ew. Yuckies. Where? In the bath? Internet monster? Bang in the bath? Never tried a big Yuck, Kadir. Yuckies. Yuck. So you believe, guys, if you bang the limas, you limas also. I mean, you gay also if you That's the that's the case. It means you are gay also. Stepped up in the yeah, Kadir, she didn't post box. Imagine, yuck. if you bang if you bang the limas and then you bang the girls, yuck. Oh my god. Ew. How about Internet Monster? How about Darren Dobson? What is your opinion about Darren Dobson? Shout out to Darren Dobson watching. Oh, shout out in the background if you're watching. Doctor first nurse. I think that guy, Internet Monster, have a Down syndrome. You know, you know what I mean. Why his habit to showing the little button to the girls on YouTube? I cannot believe it. You not believe Joe, Internet Monster? If you have a girlfriend online, are you tell her we are exclusive? Is that okay? We are exclusive. Don't tell to anyone. That's okay. If you have a girlfriend online, we're exclusive. Exclusive to her. Exclusive to other one. Exclusive all the girls. Internet Monster came back on. He doing live on February 9. Online girlfriend. Yeah, exclusive online girlfriend, Internet Monster. Joke. It's not joke, Internet Monster. Online girlfriend. Online girlfriend, and then, okay, can I see this one, this one, this one? Internet Monster, I saw tons of screenshot with Darren watching the girl doing something, you know, watching the pussycat there, boobies, and then you see Darren Dobson, flashback, the small screen there. Oh my God. Exclusively temporary. Ay. Oh yeah, number one, Darren Dobson, mga mega love shout out. Look my eyes, my blue eyes. Oh my goodness. Maybe that he do internet monster, I don't know, because I saw in the screenshot, I saw Darren Dobson face there and then watching the girls doing something there. Five girls follow me. I'm not pulling pickle. Oh my god. Shorter bait. When she is showering, I'm not pulling pickles. That's what you do, internet monster. So what you do, internet monster, just ay, my goodness. Charity bait. What charity bait malagay? 14 in the chat. Say hi hi. Charity bait. I thought charter bait malagay. Charity bait. I watching this. Really, still Anderson. Ay. If you touch a gay, you means you are gay also, right? Steve Anderson. Or you have it to touch a gay than the girls, real girls. Thank you for the thumbs up, thumbs up. Oh, 15 in the chat. Oh, come on, guys. Let's party. Let's party. So you're not showing the the pickle internet monster. LB is a man, no excuse. I know. So just imagine, Steve Anderson, if you touch the LB, where you put the pickle one? My God. Did you put in the wrong hole? Wrong. Okay, disclaimer. This is for entertainment purpose only. So where you put Steve Anderson with the wrong hole? BG from the attractive limits. Eh? So the guy doing BG internet monster, and then you do also like that? Yuck. If I get messenger not from Malag, it's okay, lesbian. Receiving. Receiving what? You doing also? You get, they give you a BG and then you give also a BG. Yeah, manak. BG. So what the difference with the real girl and then the LB one? Shout out, shout out, shout. Ay. Whether what's charter bait? Be honest na guys, how many days you doing that charter bait? Aha. Oh, we have stronger. Strong arms, manag 8 strong arms in down. As an comment. Be honest guys, how many days, how many how many days? Go guess. Go guess. Go guess. Come on, Gugis. I need you in my panel, Gugis. Come on, Gugis. I miss you in my panel, Gugis. Gugis topics expert. Yeah, come on, Gugis. Guys, be honest. How many... Ba yun? How many times you do charter bird? Charter good. Excuse, ha, Gugis. Excuse. One ball in house. Ay, naku. Yeah, we know. One ball in the house. One balls in the house. You can call me ballerina. Come on, Gogis. I need you in my panel, Gogis. You expert this topic, yeah? You expert. Bakit nawala yung ano ko? So even one balls, guys, they can make baby even one balls. Discount on tibagging. Yeah. Sislo bang, bang, bang. Ano guys, you don't want to come up guys? Really? So, it's not affected, manag 8. So, they can make babies also. Drinking Starbucks caramel macchiato. Come on, go kiss. Come on, darling, come up. Oh, 15 watching, oh. Why you don't like to come up, guys? Oh la la, manang 8. No one came up. Really? Ah, manang 8. You know Sean Moore, right? He commented on my videos last night and then he said, I'm not talking bad to you like that, blah blah blah. Casey! But come on, go guess. Come on, Casey, come on. No one came up, Casey. They all is scared. I love ghosts. Honey ko, I love ghosts. I love alien, Casey. I love alien. Cassie, Cassie. Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. Oh, cheers, my vodka. Cheers, my vodka tea. Gogis, I drink vodka tea, Gogis. Oh. I'm a Barbica. They don't like, guys. I make it curly. Special tonight. With a so famous YouTuber. With a famous YouTuber on YouTube. Wait, mana kahit I translation na. I need translation if I talk Belgium. Bakit wala mga ganyan? Finish dash. Touch na lang, touch.
Steph Wanker.
Oh, this one,
Steph
mana.
Wanker. Steph Klima.
Ay, nako. Yeah, special today, Casey. For the too famous on YouTube. Mukha nga pera, kala mo naman siya. Ay, thank you, Casey. You like my hair? Oh, la, 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 la. Hoy, come on, guys. Come on. Just off na. Come up na ba? Bubo, darling, mega love shout out. Hi, Buho. How are you today, Buho, darling? Buho is #1 supporter. Barid the boss. Step traveler. Lonely, lonely. 16 shirts ready. Let's ready to rumble, manang. Not anymore. Bakit? Why not anymore, Buho? Yeah, I talking me bad last night, Buho. He's angry. Yeah, I talking me bad last night because my panelist, he called pervert. Special pervert. Manang, that wheelchair, manang. Yeah, he called me, I collect the blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. So, he do fighting woman, huh? Did you hear what he said last night, Buho? Was Minji. Yeah, and then Kabume removed the standard that he did last night. So what? I don't need spanner on his channel. I have to wait for it. Yeah, he did last night, Manak. He called my panelist pervert, oh, Philip Janek, and then the other one like that, blah, blah, blah. You always talking like that, and then he didn't know what's going on. Eighteen in the chat. Are you diehard supporter with Darren Thompson? O manang kay to, 18 in the chat to. Eighteen in the chat, busy. Beje, are you busy with Limas, huh? Are you busy with Limas? Lima Bravo? Yes, the Lord. I wish Sean Moore come on my stream, manang eh. Sean Moore the trucker. Baby, I will never let you go. Ayaw magsiakyat ko mga to. Yeah, come on, Sean Trucker. Guarding the cake, manang eh. It's okay. Hi, Sean Trucker. Welcome here. I will never let you go. Oh la la, what's that one? Oh. Okay. Just off the camera. Hi.
Oh, hello. Hang on one second. I got to reach for my bottled water back here.
All right.
Where the hell did it go? Yeah, sheet. Okay, I got it now. There we go. Nice to meet you formally, finally. I've never met you. Yeah, there's a lot of people I don't know. I mean, I only know very few people. Stick with a certain clan of people. You know, there's a lot of people out there that other people know that I don't know.
You on Day Mike last week? I was there on the chat.
Oh, and J. Mike. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. When I'm on a panel or whatever, I don't get to read the chat. Like right now, I can't see what's going on in chat. I can only see the screen.
So what?
You don't need to see the chat. Hi, Haniko.
So what is your opinion about Darren Ted?
My opinion?
Yes.
Well, this all started for me 2 days after Halloween. It was November 2nd. And I was contacted by a friend that was in the live stream that I held. Oh, yeah, no, I take that back. I was wrong. No, it wasn't Halloween. It was my birthday, December 14th. 2 days after that, one of the participants contacted me and was talking to me. She was upset about the outcome, but that was beside that. But she showed me 3 photos.
Okay.
And, you know, pictures say 1,000 words. You know, one photo, 2 of the photos were of some female. I don't know who it was because I can't see a face or know who it is. And it had Darren's picture in the corner. And in the middle was a picture of a female. I don't even know who she is. And I'm like, all I'm seeing is
okay. What's your point?
Female.
What's your point? What's your point?
I don't understand your question.
You're talking about a photo that you saw. You don't know the woman. What's your point in bringing that up?
3.
What does that have to do with anything?
This has to do with what's been going on.
Okay. So continue.
Yeah. There's no need to be aggressive towards me. I
Yeah,
didn't do
there
anything
is. There
wrong.
is. I know who you are, you fucking pig. Continue.
Oh, I'm a fucking pig. And isn't that nice? I don't even know this guy. He's going to talk trash about me. Well, continue. You go ahead. What do
No,
you
no,
know
you
so much
came
about
onto her
me?
panel. You continue now. Go ahead.
Yeah, she invited me. I didn't know where you came from. But you have your opinion. I don't even know who you are from Adam.
You don't need to know
And
who I am. Now go
and
ahead and continue now. You said it
well,
3 times now. You saw a photo of a woman naked. You don't know who it is. Now,
this
so
has
what's your
nothing to
point?
do with you. This
And
has nothing to do with you.
Darren had a little photo in the corner. So what are you trying to say?
Why don't you screw off? I'm
You
talking to
said
Honey,
it
not
3
you.
times. Make a point. Make your
I'm not
fucking
talking to
point.
you. I'm
Yes,
not
you
talking
are.
to you.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not talking to you.
Yes, you are.
You can go sawed off somewhere. I'm not talking to you, dude. I
You
don't even
have
know
no
who you
choice to
are.
talk to me. What do you think you're going to do about it?
Honeyco, if you want to contact me on a personal basis, I'm not dealing with a douchebag
She'll
like
never
this guy. I
contact
don't
you
know
on
who
a
he is.
personal basis,
See
you
ya.
fat clown. Fucking
Who's that?
pig. That's the fucking dude that was talking shit about you. Now he's going to come here and try and act like he didn't say anything about the situation. He was on the panel that night trying to say it's your fault that this shit happened and you're lying about it. And he's going to bring up now photos about another woman. What's his point about saying that? He's here to try and make it look like you're making this shit up. You know? So that means he's getting photos passed around, right? These guys are passing around photos of naked women trying to do what? Compare it to what? Does he not even realize what he just said? So that means him and his little friends are passing around this photo of a woman and they're all looking at it, but they don't know who she is. Bunch of sick, perverted fucks. Fat pig. That's all you are, Sean. You're a fat, greasy, disgusting pig. Thinks he's gonna come here and try and fucking intimidate you? Fat clown.
IDP, DWP. What the?
Call you privately. Fucking guy. I watched him again too the other night. He says the most inappropriate fucking things. It's about women. He's a sick, fat, perverted fuck, that guy. Sean Trucker, you maniac. Come back on the panel so I could smash you. Sorry, Honeycomb. But I can't stand people like him, man.
I don't know what to say on the live stream because I'm not there.
Yeah, I know. Well, why would you be watching that show, especially, you know?
Hi, Freebird, darling. How are you? How are you? Okay, let's talk about Steph and then Darren Dobson.
What happened with Steph? You went on to a show or in his chat?
I was there in 5 minutes, a few minutes, and then he called my panelist is, oh, your panelist is a pervert like that, blah blah blah, and then you don't know all trolls. You don't know what I mean, trolls like that. People like, ay nako. Hi, sweetie. Uy, don't fight in my channel. Hi, just good. Have a nice day. Bye, enjoy. Nako. So beautiful. What's that, Manang 8? Is that a Peterbilt 317? What, 379 na? Manang 8.
He's fucking easy to get going, eh? It doesn't take him much to get mad.
I don't know what he's saying on the live stream, that's why. I enjoyed that.
Well, I know exactly what he said. I was there myself, you know? It's not I didn't hear this from somebody else. And the same thing when as soon as I asked him a question and he realized that I knew you, he jumped off the panel just like he did right here. Like, I don't know if he thinks that people don't watch other channels or like he's on an open live panel. It's not like it's private or something, you know? And to try and make it look like that it's a woman's fault, again, it's just, everything about him is so fucking wrong. You know?
Yeah, I don't understand what the photo is. He's talking about photos seem
He
like
kept saying it 3 times. He's saying about the photo, and so he's trying to make it look like what, that the woman made it up. Like, what a fucking pig this guy is, man. And I heard him say some like very inappropriate things about women in a casual conversation, you know? That even the people he was talking to, you can tell they were uncomfortable. These fucking leather gloves. What fucking 60-year-old man wears leather gloves on a fucking live stream? This fucking clown, man.
he messaged me on my live stream chat just yesterday, and then he said, "I'm not talking bad to you like that." And then
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
He's lucky I don't have the recording because I put him on my fucking fucking pig.
Okay, move on. Commercial and move on. Make commercial and move on.
Good idea.
Hey Siri, how to get
Oh.
slim and tall without any exercise, only eating. Fast food also included.
Just the Lord. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Steph last night. He talked bad to me and then my viewers like that. He called
Really?
pervert. Yeah, he called pervert, Philip Janet, and then the other. And then
Wow.
your viewers is troll. You don't know your viewers is troll. Blah blah blah. Like that.
How are the viewers trolls? How does that make sense?
I don't know. He called my viewers trolls.
A viewer can't be a troll. What the? That doesn't make any sense. A viewer, a troll can be in your chat, maybe. Like what? I mean, if you can get trolls to watch your show, that's pretty good. And I don't get his point in saying that. And your chat is not full of trolls, Honeyco. Like that makes no sense even on that part. You have one of the cleanest chats. If he wants to talk about trolls in his chat, why doesn't he take a look at his own? This guy's fucking
That's good.
unbelievable.
Yeah,
At
that
least,
guy.
say something relevant. He's not even saying anything relevant. What's his problem?
I don't
Because
know.
you don't fucking kiss his ass or something? You don't owe him anything, fuck.
I don't know.
Yeah, well. I think, Kaneko, you've been around long enough that you deserve a certain amount of respect from these other live streamers, It's not like you're new
Yeah,
around
because
here.
someone called him JHK and then JHK Captain
Uh,
Billy Jack, yeah.
JHK's been writing him, or I don't watch his panel, so I have no idea. But
Where's the babes? Thailand, na naman.
he's a runaway. Yeah. I should have stayed back and let him. I wanted to see what he was gonna do, but I didn't think he'd be such a baby and run away. But
I don't know
like
what is
seriously, Honeyco, I didn't even feel right leaving you on the panel alone with this guy. He's a clown, man. I really wanted to know. Anyways, yeah. Well, I guess we'll drop it. We'll drop. How about a song? Can you sing?
no.
I didn't think so.
Just play the song, not going to sing karaoke. Come on, Les. Come up, Les.
JHK is not in the chat now. No.
No, I think JHK drunk.
He what?
Drunk, drunk.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Maybe.
JHK and then Kenjiman, that two of JHK and then Kenji and then Bimuron. Oh my God, my panel seem like just doing babysitter if that guy come up on my panel.
Yeah, I know.
Just a minute, okay, last. You think Casey, a step traveler going to Thailand, trip to Thailand?
Do I think he's going?
Yeah. Do you think he's going to travel?
Yeah, I think he would if he could, for sure. But he's scared to go back to Thailand because of what happened with the with the one of the bar owners. No,
For owners, what happened?
uh, I don't know. Some story. He's not supposed to go back there, but he says he can go back. But other people say that he's too scared because he's going to get it.
Mm.
That's the reason why he hasn't been back.
Yeah,
But
I
I don't know.
just remember we friends online before, Steph, and then he told me someone call him is a fraud. I don't know. He said don't tell to anyone because someone called me and he called like fraud like that. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. They investigated him for fraud, I guess. Basically, what I think they're meaning, because obviously people hate on him for his e-baking, right? So if he puts up a poll, let's say collecting donations for this going on a trip. Now, if he collected those donations and didn't go on the trip, I guess that's what they want to prove. But I don't know how they would do that.
No,
They
the
they
bills, Katie.
they
Bills and things.
they'll try
You
and
think it's enough that 241 euro for travel?
yeah, like I don't know what the laws would be on donations. Like, do you have to declare your donations to your to the income tax? Like, I don't know how it would work there, but I'm assuming there's something along the lines of him receiving money that he hasn't paid taxes on. That's why they're going to.
Yeah, that he said he didn't pay the tax on YouTube.
He doesn't even pay his tax on YouTube. Oh no, they automatically take that. No, your super chat money and all that. They automatically take the taxes. No.
No, they
Yeah,
just send you. They only send. Well, in America, they only send you a 1099, so you have to pay the taxes on whatever you make off of any social media platform.
Oh
yeah,
really?
I paid my tax on YouTube. My 2 years tax on YouTube is $86.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I remember you saying that. Yeah. So you do have to declare it as an income.
Yeah, you need to declare. If you not declare your income is seem like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean now because I was not. Yeah, obviously you have to declare it. Yeah.
As far as you know, being American, uh, you have to report anything over $600. So if you were to make more than $600 on YouTube, then you have to declare it, pay taxes on it.
The only thing here, the difference is, I could have thousands of dollars go through my bank account, and I don't have to prove where it came from. If you know what I mean.
What country you live in?
In Canada.
Canada. So you can there is up to a certain amount you can here in America where you can just have money come in and out, but once it reach, and I can't remember
It's
the
10 grand
amount.
here. Here it's 10 grand.
Yeah, I want to say I was thinking like 12 here, but I can't quite recall. So if you were now, I mean, well, actually, if you have over 10 grand in your bank account and it's not from like where you get paid from something, like a legit thing, like if someone sends you 10 grand, then that puts a red flag up, and the IRS might take a peek
Exactly.
at that. But
Here you could send 9,999 and it won't put up any flags. But if you transfer anything over 10 grand, it'll be reported to income tax.
yeah, it's the same here. So, but if you keep having, say, like $1,000 come in every
Exactly. It doesn't
like
matter.
week or whatever, then they won't that won't cause a red flag, but they can look at your bank statement, and that's where you get this money from. And if it happens to be from some kind of source of potential work, even they could tax you on that stuff. So you have to be careful receiving large sums of money from just kind of nowhere.
Now,
Yeah, my 2,000 salaries on YouTube take $86. My tax, they cut $86.
yeah, but you see, Honeyco, let's say you were doing Buy Me a Coffee or PayPal or whatever, they would never know that you were receiving that money unless
Yeah,
somebody
but
would.
they have a charge also there. They have a tax also there. They cut the they cut $8, $10. It depends how much the
The transfer is.
A few of them look at that for sure for Americans. So like PayPal, what's the other real popular one right now? Cash App, that kind of
Cash App.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So if you have to, because obviously people are sending money back and forth to each other, outside of business. Like like if you and I were to go out and eat, like, hey, I'll pay, just Cash App me your half or whatever. Like if we had $100 bill for what then you would send me 50 or whatever. Obviously those things are worried about, but you actually got to put a thing in there where as if it's business or not, because they will keep up they're trying to keep up with that also because a lot of people are obviously using Cash App and PayPal for their businesses. Getting money into those means. PayPal has become pretty strict with that overall. So a lot of people have jumped to all the other ones. Remitly, Cash App. I can't remember the name of some of these stupid things. Zell's another one. So
Yeah.
governments want their money, man.
at least I paid my tax on YouTube, huh? I'm not
But the few people that I personally know who are getting money from YouTube, where it's worth noting, that they submit it in with their taxes. When you go do your taxes, basically hand the 1099 off you get from YouTube or whatever, and then you just your tax person take care of it. It's not something difficult to do. So.
You believe someone not accept the tax on YouTube? Someone did not accept the tax on YouTube.
They don't accept it or don't pay it.
Yeah, Step Traveler did that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure a lot of people are probably not paying that kind of stuff. When you start getting, if you start making, tens of thousands of dollars, I promise you, the government's going to want money. If you're, it's kind of a weird thing too. So you can set up, like, if you were to truly set yourself up as like maybe an LLC or sole proprietor or whatever, as an American, then no matter where you are in the world, as long as you're reporting that, it's not a big deal. But certain countries, um, I go to Colombia all the time. Now Colombia has put a few new rules in a few many years ago that if you're within the country more than 6 months, 180 days out of the year, then you actually are required to pay tax on everything you own, no matter where it is in the world. They want their cut from like everything. So, I don't know how the Philippines does that, but they're everybody. Everybody's trying to get their fingers into the pie of these. The way the world. So world economic. People aren't just doing business in one country hardly anymore. They're everywhere.
You know what? Automatically, if someone send me super chat, automatically cut the 15. If someone send me $50, automatically cut the $15 there.
Yeah, yeah. Google or YouTube takes their 30%, whatever it is.
50% plus you paid tax on YouTube. They how much? 50%. 50%. Yeah, hi to tax department. Tax. We talk about tax.
I got a CPA. They do all that for me. Just give them all the stuff. They do it for me. I just, I'm just the one who has to write the check at the end of the year, or in April, not the end of the year, but in April.
I don't know what's the info with Chip Charlie.
I'm not thinking about that. I don't think I've got any of my 1099s in yet.
What happened with him now? Something or? This is the tax department. What's the info on Cheap Charlie? Yeah, I could imagine. But I don't know. It's weird, I guess.
How about you, Casey? Did you pay the tax there? You
No, I
paid
don't.
the
I never pay taxes. No, I'm joking, of course. You have no choice, Aniko. Even if you um, want to declare zero, you still have to declare zero.
oh.
You can't just not do your taxes.
Yeah, in America every year 20,000 a year in America
They pay what?
tax.
Oh yeah, well for sure, yeah.
Yeah, every year.
Yeah, here too, every year. But you also get back quite depending on what category of income you're in. You do get back quite a bit here in Quebec.
You
It's just
said to people.
we pay high taxes on everything, as in like the stores. I mean, we have a provincial, a federal, and a sales tax alone. And then the gas also has a separate tax of its own that the government takes. So it's like there's 4 categories of taxes. It's unbelievable. And it's not only that, it's the percentage that they're at are very high. You know?
Mm.
Like I worked one time and I had $890 in overtime. Okay? Out of
Okay.
the $890, I got $10 from it. Okay? But the rest of my paycheck from that week, I got it in full, as in there was no taxes deducted from that. So I mean I still got back some money, but nowhere close to even half. The government took more than half of my overtime.
Whoa.
You know, that's where it's like you don't want to do overtime. You're going to lose it all in taxes. It's fucked up here for that. And then if you go into the higher category of taxes, I think it's either 55 or 75,000 a year. You start going into really high numbers, and that's why people try to cheat on their taxes all the time. You know.
That's what they do to bonuses to people here in the States. I remember when I used to work for a company, I'd get a bonus, man, and dude, it was like half of it, pretty much gone.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy when you think about it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't worked for a company in a very long time. I'm so happy I don't have to necessarily deal with that kind of stuff again. But I have to pay my own like I have zero taxes taken out of any of my stuff, so I have to work. I work for me. I got my own company, so it's I have to.
That can get
So
tricky. Yeah.
it's yeah, you got to have someone who knows what they're doing. That's why I have to hire a CPA to do all that stuff for me. I mean, it's simple when you do work for a company. That you get to kind of see it all. I got to
Yeah.
do all the I got to do the write-offs and how much of your home do you use for your business, and do you have this and that material write-off for the vehicle. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, they have a bunch of apps now for that. Oh, sorry, honey. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. Super.
Yeah, they have a bunch of apps now for that. I don't know how well they work, but I think you just put in every transaction daily, and it'll just put everything in the right category, and then you just hand that into your financial advisor, and makes things a lot easier. So what do you do? Do you just gather everything up and you hand it in at the end of the year, or every 6 months, or
Quarterly.
quarterly? Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
it makes.
because I'm not in sales, I'm in construction, so mine's a little more tricky. I'm sure the sales stuff is tricky. I'm not gonna say like that's not tricky, but sales is you get a printout of whatever you're doing, and then you have to show because you have to pay monthly on sales. You have to actually pay state monthly taxes. So I don't have to at least deal with that.
Yeah, wow.
Make sure your depreciation on for me like the tools and equipment and all that kind of shit. So
Do you find a big part of your job is customer service?
personally, I have to do the customer service type stuff, like make sure I'm friendly and all that kind of stuff. Because I am contracted through bigger companies, so obviously if the customers I'll go to and they give me a bad rap or whatever, then obviously these people aren't going to hire me to do the job. So so yeah, customer service for me is definitely part of it.
Yeah, I started like a small handyman business a few years ago, and that was one of my biggest problems. And I never really considered that before I started, that dealing with customers was going to be so time consuming.
Yeah, it can be, man. I know I'll finish some jobs sometimes, and sometimes it's good conversation, but you sit there and talk to them 30 minutes an hour sometimes. Like, I just want to leave.
Yeah, well, that's it.
But
Yeah.
that yeah, that's part of it. Or they'll talk to you while you're working sometimes, kind of slow you down a little bit. But typically that kind of for me anyway, that stuff isn't happening all the time, and just to get the you know the, they do like the reviews and stuff like that. And just to get those reviews, I think it's worth every probably moment of me actually doing it because I get obviously when the people are happy and I'm getting all those great reviews, I get more and more work from all of it too. So
Yeah, exactly. Nothing better than word of mouth. Yeah,
yeah,
especially in construction.
yeah, dependable, reliable. I mean, those are two couple. I mean, obviously, you got to do good at the work, but man, some of these people just want someone reliable most of the time. And then tradesmen are becoming so scarce these days. It's like they're just happy to have someone that can actually do the job properly.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what happens as soon as you are known to be reliable. The calls will they just won't stop after.
Yeah, yeah. I turn down work.
Yeah, eh?
Oh, give me a minute. Let me make a phone call, Gerben.
So we talk about tax now, Casey.
Honeycomb and taxes. Yeah, whoever would have thought.
Yeah, I paid my tax on YouTube, so I'm not I declare. You know what? I get tin number, Casey.
What?
Tin number,
No,
tin number.
what is that? A pin?
No, I got tin number. Because if you have tin number on YouTube, you get less like 30% instead you pay 40% to less 30% like that on your
Really?
tax. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hi, Philip. Heading to the airport. Have a good stream. I'm late adjusting. Okay, Philip. Take care. Yeah, yeah, Casey. My sister got me a TIN number in the Philippines, and then I put my YouTube tax, and then less. Instead, I paid 40% from viewers, US, like that. And then less 30%.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm smart.
Yeah, because y- I mean, I get why YouTube takes a percent, but I do find it's a little high.
Yeah, if you don't have a TIN number put on your tax on YouTube, you get higher 40% like that.
Wow. Well, I don't know. The thing is that you can use this platform, like you can really take advantage of it, and I think they're basing that amount on that alone. But not everybody can use YouTube the same way, so I
Yeah.
don't really find it's too fair. Like for a small channel, like example as in budget, let's say $10,000 a month, but if you're only receiving $1,000 a month, but you're being, you know, charged the same amount as somebody who's making that much money, it's kind of a hard balance, I
Maybe
guess.
the big,
But
maybe the big YouTuber like Mr. Beast.
yeah, like, I don't know exactly how it all works, but does it make a difference about how many viewers or whatever on revenue?
Yeah, I think if not escape your if one viewer's watching your video and then did not skip your ads and then full watching until the end, so you get revenue there.
Really? So they even watch all of that? If
Yes.
so, if people skip your ads, they'll know.
No, it cents. Only cents. 0 cents, 10 cents like that. Only
Wow.
if I seen on my analytics on my ads, just only 20 cents, 30 cents, like that. Because no one watching the ads if you're not famous on YouTube.
Well, no, everybody hits the skip ad. I do anyway. Some of them are like 4 minutes long.
Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, Casey, so do you skip the ads, right? You
Yeah.
skip
So
the ads.
so that means the page doesn't make much money.
Yeah, if you watch the ads, so you can make revenue on YouTube. And then how long you watch your video on YouTube? If you put
Yeah,
the
that I
video,
know. Yeah, I know they
yeah,
watch that. Yeah, but um, I didn't think they would do
YouTube.
that on the tax part. That's crazy.
That's why it's not easy going to YouTube and then get monetized. Okay, and make money easy. No, it's not like that.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it like a few, or not even $1 per 1,000 views or something like that? It's like really
Hmm.
cheap, no? I think you told me last time. I forget though.
Yeah, they think someone it's easy to YouTube. If you get monetized, okay, I make money on YouTube. It's not like that. So you can find a loyal or supporters to your channel, loyal supporters or whatever.
But
Some people think okay, monetize and then get money, easy money.
Now, most of the people who make money from YouTube, it's not actually coming from YouTube. It's coming from sponsorships. I mean, obviously you'll get some money from the ads, maybe some super chats. But if you do affiliate marketing, I mean, you if you really want to make money on social media, you really got to kind of put your you know your fingers in all of it. You got to do the affiliate marketing. You got to make sure ads are being played every 5 minutes when someone comes back and watches your thing or whatever. You got to make sure you set up the PayPal, the crypto links, whatever it might be. You got to get people to send you money. Outside of the YouTube. Not just through YouTube. So yeah, people who are very very successful at that, they're obviously they'll make plenty of money from the YouTube ads, but most of their money will come from the sponsorships and the donations through their website or whatever it might be.
Yeah, yeah, that's very true. There's no way they'd even be able to
Yeah, but
survive
some
it.
other YouTubers, small YouTubers like me, they think it's easy to. If you are monetized on YouTube, you make money easy. You know.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
gotta you gotta commit to really kind of doing it. You got to be consistent with YouTube. Putting up videos or doing the lives. And lives probably don't necessarily make as much money as an actual video will where you put ads into. So that's why a lot of people do the lives now. They're doing like the little clips from their live performance, like whatever, from their live show. To get people to watch the clip. Which you'll get maybe a couple ads within like a 5-10 minute clip or something like that, and then you'll have the link to the thing. So when you do go back and watch a live, there's usually you can start putting the ads. You can put the ads in yourself, however, whatever time frame you want to do, or if you have a break somewhere, you can add the ads in, that kind of stuff. So
yeah, I didn't know that part until recently. Yeah, I didn't know you can do that.
yep,
So
requires a little work to make it all happen.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
work and then
There's a lot of little things that I think people don't really know and that they should be doing. Channel owners, I mean, but yeah, I think they just want the easy way out. Just come on and expect everybody to send you money. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, the whole influencer job these days, some people think it's easy. Obviously, the people who make money, they put a lot of time and effort into making sure they're successful with it. You know what I mean? They're actually buying the the really good computer to make sure things are going wrong, and the microphones and headsets and whatever if you're doing live type of stuff, if you're out just filming nature or whatever, they're buying the good GoPros, the good cameras or whatever, and none of that stuff is cheap if you really want to be successful at it.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, if
You
you're
know,
not
and
on YouTube, nobody watches you upload videos in your channel.
yeah, and a lot of people just do the YouTube for kind of like what we're doing here. I know Honeyco's got her thing monetized, but for me, it's just more of a an interaction with other people, that kind of stuff. I mean, I've done a few lives before, but between my work, I'm married, I got a kid, it's kind of difficult to try to do it on any regular basis. Even though I'm about to start putting some effort into it, because I kind of want to. I've always wanted to do it. I've been traveling for a very long time, but I've never actually done too much with it. But the being able to just communicate with people on a regular basis is I find entertaining and enjoyable, and I like to just talk to people from around the world. So I kind of want to have a little more interaction there, and I'd rather do it in a little more controlling way for me. When you have your own channel, you kind of control what's going on a little bit to some degree anyway.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that 100%. Yeah, and it's also a good way to document your life. There's many good reasons for it, I find.
Yeah,
And
there's definitely the benefits of documenting. It'll always pretty much be up on the internet. I can't imagine YouTube will disappear. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I don't
and
start my life on YouTube.
like one of the main reasons why I still even come back onto YouTube, because I would have left a long time ago. Like once the doxing and all that started, I never would have came back. But is the networking and like to be able to talk to
100%.
somebody in another country on the click of a mouse. I mean, that's fucking. It's something else, man. It really is. Now, before YouTube, I didn't really know much people anywhere outside of Canada. Now, like, I know people in almost every country practically, like every, familiar country, that I would never have that opportunity to meet outside of YouTube. How would you meet these people?
So, well, for me, I used to. I was kind of an early adopter, I guess, of the internet. And I used to, I've been married for 10 years. But prior to me getting married, I traveled quite a bit. Around the world. I mean, I haven't been everywhere in the world, but I was traveling quite a bit. But before YouTube got real big, I was on the blog posts back in those days.
Okay,
Communicate with
yeah,
people
yeah.
just by typing. So actually, not only did I get to meet some people who are now still my friend to this day, but I've also the networking part that's so important talking about is I've also financially I've made money with some other people that I've met. You know what I mean? So it's been like this traveling community, especially back then when it was a little more niche, was really really good. Now it's definitely saturated. It seems like everybody's traveling or they're pretending to travel or they want to travel. You got a lot of guys, guys and girls, just coming on here thinking, they want to go somewhere. And I think everybody has kind of the dream or the want to go visit some place they've never been before, right? And most people just don't pull, well, at least American wise, most of them don't pull the plug on that. Americans, as you probably know, maybe Canadians too, we overall don't travel that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I think that, yeah. Because I don't even know much people that travel. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Plus, my parents never traveled. One thing I've noticed about a lot of people that have traveled, it usually starts with their parents. Like their parents traveled with them as a child, and
Yeah, probably. So my traveling started for me was for work. I took a job where I had to travel for work. Now I took little small trips. Growing up in Louisiana and Florida, we'd drive up to like Tennessee or Southern Florida, over to Texas. I never did no real big cross country trips. It was pretty much kind of the southeast of America. But I took a job where I traveled all over the country. I've been to
oh wow,
45 out
yeah,
of the 50 states. I've been to every major city. I mean, I've even been to,
really,
yeah. So I did a lot of traveling for nearly 15 years. That was my job, just traveling doing work in different places around the country. So, you know, um, a lot of Americans kind of have, oh, I want to see the Grand Canyon, or I want to go to Times Square, New York, and you kind of, there's a lot of Americans that, especially when they kind of retire or whatever, they jump in the RV, kind of do the drive across America. Well, after a bunch of years of doing this traveling, I saw America, and I was like, well, I mean, there was still a couple other places I still like to see, but I got to see America. So then I just
yeah.
started going overseas. I'm like, I want it now. Want to see the world,
No,
So I
that
started just traveling different countries.
yeah, no, that's pretty cool. That's exactly what I want to do. Actually, I would like to travel Canada um, before I really start thinking about abroad. It's funny that you say it like that because a lot of people, the country they live in, they don't even see fucking majority of it, which is a shame.
Yeah, because well, even Canada, because I've been up to Canada. Yeah, even Canada got some beautiful places. You know what I mean? I mean,
Oh yeah,
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of crappy places in America. Don't get me wrong. But there's some beautiful, man. The Grand Canyon is amazing, dude. I tell everybody to go there. Like you'll hardly see anything like that ever. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
Niagara Falls, like holy shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
Niagara
lot.
Falls
Yeah.
is also amazing. I've been there. I used to like to do a lot of hiking and camping, so I used to hit up a lot of national parks. So I got lucky. I got to go to the all the famous ones, Yosemite and
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yellowstone and whatnot. So
Yeah, because I want to do the cross Canadian Trail. It goes through almost through Canada and through all the national parks. There's stops along the way, like throughout the whole thing. I wanted to plan a whole like year trip doing that.
yeah, it'd be fun. You should try to make it happen one day. Yeah, in between when I was traveling on the road too, we would I started doing like the smaller like week or two trips. I'd go down to like Mexico, for example. Mexico and Canada were kind of for most Americans, we go out of the country. Usually it's the Caribbean, or Canada or Mexico. You know what I mean? So then I
Yeah.
was hitting I started hitting the Caribbean. Been to a bunch of the islands down there, and then I was I was more into partying and having a good time. And then I learned about the full moon party in Thailand. So that's what I call my first overseas trip because, even though I'd been to Mexico and the Caribbean and, some places in Central America, Belize and stuff, I never really considered that overseas until I went to Thailand because I was just so drastically different from anything I'd ever seen as far as, culture wise,
Yeah,
land
yeah.
in Thailand, everything, it's not even in Roman script. You know what I mean? It's completely different script. When I went there in 2005, coming from the airport down to our hotel, they used to allow elephants to walk around Bangkok. They quit doing that, around 2008 or something, I guess. Um,
Wow.
but yeah, I mean, first time I saw elephants in a city. You know what I mean? And just saw some of the, at the time, it's like just some of the most different things I'd ever seen in my life. Like, and that was in 2005, so that's what I called my first overseas trip. Even though for years I've been, you know, Bahamas and Virgin Islands, and Jamaica, and Dominican Republic, all that kind of stuff. I'd been to a lot of the islands prior to, and Mexico, of course. Spent a lot of time in Mexico then.
You
Uh,
travel all over the world, Blosa.
Yeah, but I've never been to Europe though. I haven't gone over to Europe.
I guess that's why your name is Lost.
Yeah, actually, that's how I kind of got the nomad nickname there. A lot of my friends and family just were calling me a nomad because I literally didn't. I lived on the road. I lived in hotels or
You're a
before
drifter, yeah.
Airbnbs. Because I was working. If I was to work up in my jobs varied in Lansing. Sometimes it was many months. Sometimes it's a week. But if I stayed for long periods of time, we would just rent an apartment out,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we'd live there. But a lot of times it was the extended stays, the residence inns, the little the ones that got the little kitchenettes in it where you can kind of like cook and
Yeah,
it's a little more
exactly. Yeah.
homely. Yeah. So they started calling me Nomad, and then I got the nickname Lost because the company Lost Enterprises are a surfing company. I did some work for them, and the sales guy gave me a whole bunch of their shirts,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they all said Lost on it, right? And then everybody, like all the guys I worked with, and people I would meet, literally like I'm wearing these T-shirts that say Lost on them all the time. Lost Enterprises is a surfing company,
So
and
it just
everybody,
stuck.
yeah, everybody just started calling me Lost. So, just so when I got online there, I just chose Lost and Nomad as my Instagram.
It's a whole other way to live, though, no? Do you find, or
Well, when I was traveling,
yeah, like just not settling down in one specific place, you know?
yeah, I super enjoy it. So I started doing it when I was like 29 years old, and then I quit around early 40s and I finally stopped kind of doing it. There was a time where I took a little time off in between, like I did from in 2009 and 2010. I took about a year or so off, and I just traveled. That's when I did a lot of my traveling, like to Southeast Asia. I went to a bunch of different countries during that time.
Wow, man, that's
But
crazy.
but yeah, man, it was I had never been married and had no kids, so this was a very easy lifestyle for me,
Yeah,
right?
I was
Because I
just
had
gonna.
nothing,
Yeah,
yeah, I had nothing tying me down at all, so I could just go wherever I wanted to go and do whatever I wanted to do, and it paid very well also.
yeah. Like when I hear you talk about shit like that, like it blows my mind because I was a father from a young age, so I don't even know the feeling of what it's like to be alone.
Yeah.
So to just be that free on the road, just fuck, I can only imagine the feeling, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I got to the point. So the some of these companies. Well, first I started working with some companies and started working for myself after a little while. But the companies, when I first started, they would do like you would work 3 or 4 weeks off and you'd have a week off, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, and then I started asking like, hey, if I stay out 6 weeks and have off two, and they'd be like, yeah, sure, because the deal was, it was 3 and 1, or another company for it was 4 and 1. So so they would say, well, then I got to the point where I was like, if I stay out 3 months, because some of these guys did have families and stuff, so they wanted to go back home there after every 3 or 4 weeks. You know what I mean?
For sure,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
but I was like, no, I was like, I got to the point where when I had my week off or whatever, I wanted to go see somewhere else in the USA, or I would jump on a plane and go to Mexico or Jamaica, whatever. And then, so I started, because when I finally went to Thailand, because Thailand, man, it takes a long, it's 20, for me, it was roughly 24 hours of, flights and, you know, layovers, that kind of stuff. So I was in, my first trip was like 3 weeks. I took 3 weeks the very first time I went over there. And, I was like, holy shit, I need more than 3 weeks for all this travel.
Really?
So, so I was like, for me, I mean, it's just kind of my lifestyle. I was like, I want to see so much over there. I need more time off. So I would stay out longer, and they would actually give me a month, 2 months off if I wanted, as long as I stayed out. And then,
Wow.
and then I ended up learning because, I was doing commercial construction stuff. So I'm working in, stores. So the holidays, they didn't want any work going on. So it was always kind of slow during the holidays. So I would stay out longer. I was like, hey, can I have off basically, as American Thanksgiving in November, and my birthday's in middle of January. So I was, for a while there, for about 5 years in a row, I would take off basically from Thanksgiving to my birthday. So I was usually gone at least 2 months.
Wow.
And I would go wherever I was, going to at the time. So
Fuck, you did your shit very, very smart. Yeah, wow.
yeah, and this is a profession I was in where, I mean, it's pretty, not too many. I mean, it got to the point where I was, I would have off, 3 months at least of the year, in total, because I occasionally take like a week off here, go there, a couple weeks, go there, So
Yeah, talk about maximizing your time. Holy fuck.
yeah, yeah. So it was good. I got to live a wonderful single man's life in basically my 30s.
Seem like
Yeah.
the single man travel.
Exactly, yeah. Smart way to travel. Holy fuck. Experience life a bit before
Yeah, and I
you.
wish, yeah, it was good, and and I did get married. I've been married 10 years now, and because I got to do everything I wanted. I mean, I got to travel quite a bit. I got to party. I was kind of a man slut for a long time. I mean, I got to do it all. So I have like zero. Some guys get married young. And they're like, oh man, I didn't do this or that. I had
Exactly.
kids. And,
Exactly.
and that's not necessarily a bad thing, you know what I mean? You have a family, that's a good thing, but it's also like, did I miss out on anything? So I don't have the missing out thing. So I'm married, I'm happy. Actually, I still travel with my wife. Obviously not
Wow.
the way I used to travel when I was single, but we still get to go places. Just my wife's Colombian. We were just down there for a month and a half, for the holidays.
Wow. Yeah. You got quite. I can only imagine the stories you must have from traveling. It's unbelievable.
I got some pretty crazy stories.
Yeah, I bet, man.
Yeah, I've told a few of them on and off over the years. Just even when I was traveling just for work, I mean, some of the crazy things that just happen in some of these other cities, and, in America, sometimes you're just, in a place where crazy stuff happens, and you happen to be there to witness it.
Yeah, yeah. Because it has its benefits, but it also has its, you're alone all the time. You don't see family. You never have any real
Yeah, that is
friends.
definitely one of the drawbacks. Even though
Mm.
I still have my friends are still good friends to this day, and I'd still see them pretty often. But that how we used to hang out on the weekends all the time. I used to like to play a lot of sports and stuff, and I wasn't able to really do that while I was, traveling around, that kind of stuff. I mean, there are some things you miss out on. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely some
Yeah,
things
yeah. There's
you miss out on.
sacrifices you have to make.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I kind of after a few years of working on the road, when especially, yeah, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I was, and I also, even though I was working a lot, I still had time to see the places I was at. Like I was still had a chance to go to like the national parks or go to the museums, or of course, a lot of went to a lot of bars. Um, I mean, I really took advantage of as much of it as I could. You know what I mean? I didn't want to just because there were some guys, after work got done, they would just sit in the hotel room. Because sometimes I would work with large crews. I had a crew of a bunch of guys, and some of the guys were just like, I don't want to do it. Some people are just kind of like homebodies. I'm not really into doing stuff. I was like, man, we're about to go. Like I was in just an example here. We were in Colorado Springs. They've got this place called Seven Falls. It's beautiful, right? You get to walk up the waterfall and everything. It's real nice. And he didn't want to go. Like he like completely missed out on seeing
Whoa,
like this
yeah, fuck that. I'd
beautiful
go.
nature area. You know what I mean? Or when I was working in Flagstaff, a few of us decided to drive up to the Grand Canyon. You know, and one guy didn't want to go. He stayed behind. He missed out on seeing the Grand Canyon.
Wow.
So I mean, listen, hey, everybody's got their own little thing, but it's like, why would you not want to see that? But
Yeah, no, good point to bring up. Yeah, like why? What are you so?
yeah, but no, I work with enough guys, on the road because it's also a profession where people tend to not last long, especially if you're married or have kids. Them guys don't last very long because obviously you miss your kids, you miss your family, maybe the wife's giving you shit.
No, exactly. No, that's exactly what happens. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I saw a lot of guys, come and go over those years of working. And the guys who lasted the longest were typically, single guys, or they were some older guys. They'd been married for so long that the wife just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But either way, it's not good. Yeah. Where, like, not to get too much into your personal life, but where do you think you got all that from? Was your father similar, or?
No, I mean, I grew up. We hardly. I mean, even though I grew up in, kind of the middle class, lower middle class, kind of life. I mean, my parents would take us on, some trips here and there. Not like all the time. Every maybe couple years, we'd do like a Six Flags type of thing, or whatever. Um, Obviously, when we moved to Florida, we were going back and forth to Louisiana quite a bit for family type things. But it wasn't big traveling. For me, it was just I decided to take a chance on this job and went over there. Now, my dad was in the Navy, but that was prior to me knowing really. I wasn't like a traveling military kid. I mean, I lived in the same house, for what I
Really?
call my growing up years, so I wasn't moving around a lot. So
So your father didn't do something similar before he met your mother, then? No.
yeah,
Like,
no,
did he? No. So it just happened that way. That's cool though, for sure.
yeah, yeah. I ended up getting a few. Got my brother a job there for a while. He really enjoyed it. He ended up getting a girlfriend, got married though, and then had a couple of buddies got to worked with me for a while too. Um, so yeah, a few of my friends got to enjoy running around. Also, we had a good time.
Yeah. See, because
But
if
it
I
does get
go,
old, man. Like I remember my brother just up and quit one day. He just got burned out. He's like, I'm burned out, man. I can't keep doing this. Um, and I kind of had the burnout thing also. That's why I took about a year off from that job. I was like, all right, I think I'm kind of getting burned out too. I just need to kind of chill. Of course, I still
yeah,
traveled all over the place, but I wasn't working, But
because
sometimes you'd work some pretty long hours. So
yeah, like that's what I mean. It's very cool to hear all the good stories, but there's also parts about it that are very difficult. Yeah, to be on the
oh
road
yeah,
all the
there's
time and
some jobs in there where I'm working 80 plus hours a week. You know what I mean? Got to get the jobs done. These
ooh,
things got
yeah, yeah,
timelines, that kind of stuff. I mean, those type of things happen. Listen, there were some times I've been to some place I didn't get to do shit other than work and sleep. But then also there were some times where the job was pretty relaxed and I got to really enjoy the area I was in. So I took the
yeah,
good with
yeah.
the bad on those.
Anything over 60 hours though is really pushing it. Yeah, you don't have a
I
life.
tell guys now when I talk to guys, I tell guys when you are, especially in your 20s, if you're not working 60 plus hours a week, you're not going to get ahead in your life.
In your yeah,
Like,
in your 20s, yeah, big time. I try to
yeah,
explain that to my son, but he doesn't get it. Yeah,
yeah, like
like
like if you're not pushing, you're not developing that good work ethic, and you're not trying to make more money and move up to the next position or whatever it might be, or do your own thing. Because I've mainly worked for myself the majority of my life. But if you're not pushing to improve yourself and make more money, then obviously nobody wants to struggle. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to struggle. So like
yeah,
if you get your shit together in your 20s, like I didn't really get my shit together until kind of a late 20s and maybe even to the early 30s. You know what I mean? Before I really started like kind of saving money, that kind of stuff. Because in my 20s, I was blowing money as fast as I was probably making it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But yeah, yeah, that's what I tell guys now. In your 20s, work your ass off. Don't worry about women even, right? Because the time when your 30s rolling around and you got your shit together, man, girls come like easy. Matter of fact, you don't even have to chase women. Women are gonna chase you.
oh, I'd agree 100%, 100% on that. And it's the whole thing of like, because they just did, depending, but anywhere from 12 to 14 years in school, and they think it's time to enjoy life, but it's not necessarily true. I'm not saying don't enjoy life, but I personally think it's the time to put it in when you're younger and enjoy life in your 40s and 50s when you're going to have a lot more knowledge, a lot more experience, like instead of wanting everything when you're young, traveling, women, partying, and then 10 years down the line you're still don't have nothing and you wonder why.
Did you
Yeah, no,
try
I
that?
mainly agree with that. I'm gonna walk into the store. I'm gonna take y'all with me. I'll continue talking though.
Sorry, Haniko, what did you say?
Did you try that partying with the girls? Stuff
Oh,
like
of
that.
course, yeah.
I mean, I think you should do some of that when you're young. I mean, don't be like. I mean, I'm not sure how old you are. Like I just turned 50, right? And
44, yeah.
looking back, yeah, I mean, looking back in my late teens, early 20s, I mean, I wasn't nothing but a walking hard on. You know what I mean? Like you gotta take care of a little business in that department, but you got to make sure your priorities are also in order.
Yeah, I think people would be surprised about sexual frustration, what that does to somebody. Especially these type of people that are not on the popular side. Won't say any names, but
So are you enjoying partying before, Casey?
well, for sure I enjoyed it, but the thing is I never had a chance to really party, so it's not like I got the real feeling, right? Because I always had kids to take care of. And I know that's why I never really traveled because I can't just leave, You know, for weeks or days at a time, it's impossible. The most I can get is maybe one night, you know?
Mm.
So it's a little bit different. But I do remember the feeling of like, you know, when your friends are always going out and living the life, you want to go too, you know?
Yeah. At age 20 or 25. Oh my God.
Yeah, like you know, when I was in my prime, all my friends were like, you know, they were really living the life, and I was at home with a child. It's a big difference.
Power is lost. Lost is lost.
Lost is lost in the
I'm
storm.
lost. So you had a kid pretty young then?
16, yeah.
Oh yeah, you started real early.
It's a little young, yeah.
Nothing wrong
I
with
was
that. Hey, I had a cousin who started young like that. 16. First kid, and now he's done a. I'll just say he's very wealthy, so he's done very good for himself. So.
Yeah. Well, we pretty much grew up together. Like, you know, it's all we know is each other, but he's doing very good now, yeah. Nothing the way I grew up, that's for sure. That's all I wanted, you know? Where is
Oh, look, okay, see, I have 20 in the chat, but
I lost your chat. I know. I'm trying to get back to it now. I clicked off it.
one night in Bangkok. Oh my God. Ernest. Ah, Ernest in the chat.
Okay, there we go. Because I saw Be Moron, but I didn't.
Yeah, we were on did Steph Banyohanico. Yes, last night we were on.
How the fuck did he ban you? What is wrong with him, man? Fucking guy, man.
I was moved there, and then he started talking about belief in my panel, called pervert, like that, and then my viewers, drones, etc. That
Okay, like, is Steph really trying to call out Philip? Are you serious? Like, oh my gosh, man. Why? Because of some comments he makes in a chat, you're gonna judge him as who he is as a real, like, what the fuck? Philip
yeah,
is a gentleman, man. What's the problem?
because they're talking about junk, like that, and then
Yes,
it,
he's fucking like being funny. It's not like what the fuck, man. No, Steph shouldn't do that, Haniko. If some other like whatever type of person wants to do that, but Steph to criticize Phil, like fucking, you gotta be kidding me. Nah, I don't think it's your fault, Ron. Steph is fucking. This guy needs help, bro. He needs a hug, man. That's what I think he really needs.
yeah, also we were on band there. I don't know what happened to Bimuron in Step also.
Yeah, yeah. We all know why nobody lets Be Moron on because they can't handle that he's on his truth. He'll tell Steph how he is right on his live stream. So of course he's not going to let him on. Just like majority of the channel owners that block Ron, you know, same
Mm-hmm.
thing because he fucking tells you what you don't want to hear.
Yeah, Ernest. Also me, I'm banned in their channel, so I ban also here on my channel. So
Yeah, fuck that for sure. You know, Honeycomb, he's the one who likes to say that he's the first live streamer from in the Thailand community, and he gives himself a lot of credit for being like the veteran, but at the same
I
time, he says,
nowadays I don't
huh?
understand this step. Is compare about the numbers in their channel. Oh, I have 50 in the channel. I have 50 watching, 120 watching on my channel. So look at you, only 10 in the chat like that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know his channel that well, but I know that I think he averages 30 to 50 viewers, I think. He doesn't average 100 viewers per stream. I think it's around 50 or 60. Now, I don't even know how many subs he has and all that. I don't really know enough. But what I'm trying to say is the big difference, Haniko, if you're right now 19 viewers, doesn't even come close to his 60 viewers. That's the big difference. He might be, interacting with a couple of the things, but it's not like the people that come here, Haniko. You have an awesome chat. We all know that. We all know that. So don't let Steph and his fucking bullshit even make you think twice, man. I would like to know who his 50 viewers are, who they
Third
are.
time or 5 times he did to me. And then he took me back on his channel. Not only one.
Another point too, Haniko, all your people here in your chat are not coming here to attack you or to make fun of you, or yes, everybody cracks jokes and whatever, but that's just to have a laugh. It's not to, try and make you cry. In fact, a lot of these other channels, their viewers are there for not good reasons. You know what I mean? They're there to mock you. They're there to troll you. They're there to insult you. Do you want those kind of viewers for what?
Yeah, I call my viewers pervert in the trolls.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So the point I'm trying to make though about Steph is with his age and all his so-called experience, he acts like a fucking baby, man. Okay? Like he tried to pull the all high and mighty card with me because, okay, first of all, he calls me a simp, which I don't really give a fuck. He calls me a panel slut, which doesn't really make much sense because I don't even go on very many panels. And if he calls me a simp, right, because I could give somebody a compliment. Now, I'm on his channel and I send him a donation and then he says something stupid after about something else, so I gave my opinion on it. So he fucking kicks me out.
Yeah, that he did last night, Casey. And then
So
I
like,
just
how do you win with this guy? So what, should I have simped to you and just agree to everything you were saying, and then what? Would you have let me stay on, or would you have called me a simp and kicked me off the fucking? You know what I mean?
yeah.
The guy's just a fucking baby. He reacts emotionally in the heat of the moment. That's his problem. Like if he gets any kind of feeling of, he fucking kicks you right away. You're a big baby. It's like a little baby who you take his bottle away when they're drinking milk. It's really that fucking guy, man. Pull up your skirt, Steph, man. Seriously, you fucking ban Honeyco? Wake the fuck up, man, now at this point. How many people have complained about his little baby fucking attitude now, man?
And then the problem is there's no content. Please make content with variable, always doing like that. God. Some other YouTubers put in the live stream.
Yeah, which, again, I could understand the banter part about it, like, make jokes about everyone, be moron. But if you're really hurt, if you really actually sit there and you're pissed off about what some other streamer is doing, well then, you need to fucking get some help, man. You know, if you watch Be Moron and you're worried about every donation or fucking the boss man, like, you are pathetic, man. Really.
Diablo turn love hate in relationships. Ah, Komanak 8.
Exactly. Exactly. These are the guys that are fucking restraining orders, fucking harassing the girl all the time. You didn't answer your phone. Where were you?
Yeah, your viewers pervert trolls.
Oh yeah, like if Steph would see you in Barry's stream, don't go on to his stream. Why? Why can't I go to every it's really fucking childish, very childish.
Yeah, I don't understand this stuff. Maybe because of always drunk every day and then smoke every day.
Yeah. Um that's definitely a big part of it, Honeycomb. Big part of it is the alcohol.
So his brain is like brain brain
It's
damage.
it is for sure, yeah. And that's not to insult him or anybody who drinks alcohol on that level, Honeyco, and then especially for X amount of time, it's gonna have an effect. I don't care who you are. And then when you put his whole lifestyle and his whole fucking, the guy's a depressing bag of fucking sadness, man. Like,
Yeah.
he's never happy. He's always fucking complaining about fucking, like, he really does need a hug. No joke. And if he only gets his satisfaction or whatever needs from a woman when he's in a foreign country, I guess he's suffering pretty hard because he hasn't been traveling, yeah? You know what I mean?
And
If his
then
if his only satisfaction in life is going to Thailand, obviously this guy's suffering.
yeah, but he
Go,
loved traveling to Thailand and then ask donation for traveling. What
well,
the
he
fuck?
should be able to fucking still live his life in the. Just because he can't go to Thailand shouldn't be the end of his. You know what I mean? Fucking find a friend, ask for a hug, you fucking fat fucking alcoholic dummy.
Wait, Bren. Wait,
He's never gonna let me on his channel again. Now he's gonna roast me. Watch. Fucking cunt.
How many times he did that to me? Call me slut, like that, blah blah blah. Oh, honeycomb. I give a chance. How many chance he came on my channel? Okay, give me rents like that. Okay, I give you. And then he upset about JHK, Captain Billy Jack, whatever, what to say.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you see what I mean? He hates on everybody. And then, so who are his viewers, Honeyco? I would love to know who these people are, because, and yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched the show enough to really say, but I don't know what they can get out of him to want to watch him every day. He hates on
Yeah, I
fucking
don't care
everyone.
if I don't care if I have 10 in my chat or 10 or 15 in the chat. So why compare?
Yeah, I know exactly. Okay, here's a good example. Boohoo. I see Boohoo almost everywhere.
Oh yeah, boohoo everywhere, Barry the boss.
Um, I'm starting to see Mike around a lot too now. I see Phil everywhere. When I see them in a chat, I'm not like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? I want to say like, hey, buddy, you know what I mean? Start cracking jokes. I think that's the big difference. Steph sees
Yeah,
somebody in a fucking chat and he's like, his feelings are all hurt and shit. Like, I don't get that, man.
yeah, I remember he fighting with Capio. You remember Capio, right? You know
Oh,
Capio?
for sure, yeah.
And then I went to Capio's stream, and then oh my God, why you go there? Why you go there?
Oh,
That
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 must have killed him. You see, but even that alone is a good. That's a good example to bring up. But I know he doesn't like him. He doesn't like Capio, but it's not a reason to tell you not to go there. You know what I mean? That's not fair to do that.
And I don't care also about my viewers going to another stream. So I'm not, you know, I'm not controlling my viewers. Oh, don't go there, don't go.
Yeah, well, fuck. Uh, Especially like, are you on here 18, 20 hours a day to even give them that option? Like, how could you tell somebody not to go somewhere when you're not even online that much? Like, it's ridiculous.
Hi, JHK in the house.
There he is.
JHK is your fault. I'm Bantu.
See, like now when I go to a channel, usually I look out for JHK. So like, you know what I mean? He's a fun guy. Crack jokes with him. He's not a
Yeah,
fucking big.
but that's serious. What JHK jokes in the chat. So
Yeah, he likes to joke, but he never says anything that's that's what I.
um yeah, Ernest. Hi, stay frosty. Good morning.
Stay frosty.
Good morning, Australia.
I like that name. Stay frosty.
Hey, stay away. Stay away from me.
It's actually a pretty. It's pretty deep. I mean, you can take it. Stay frosty. And he even does the hang loose, the sign.
Which one?
His first with Ernest, when you put your wrist like that, it's like hang loose. Means stay cool, you know.
Uh-huh.
Don't be an uptight woman panty wearing complainer.
That is that. Oh, see, I have 22 in the chat. Oh my God, big time.
We should play a commercial. 22 in the chat. Woo!
Yeah, I have commercial for the super chatters for tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
There we go. You know what? I don't remember how I did that. Yeah, Captain Village Hut. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know.
It's
Hi,
the captain.
Captain. Yeah, Captain Billy Jack Cage. It's
Who's here?
September.
Who's gonna walk the plank? Is it JHK?
Jade's in Captain Billy Jack.
JHK, you gotta walk the plank. He's like, what?
Ay, nako. Oh, 24 in the chat. Let's do party.
Yeah.
Captain! You missed out, Captain. Sean Moore come up on my panel, Captain.
There's a joke in the community of nothing happens on a Tuesday. Today is Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah, morning.
Do
Yeah,
you know?
morning.
Do you remember R7?
Yes, yes, yes. Our S7.
That's his
I
line.
know. I know that Thailand genre. Casey.
Nothing happens on a Tuesday.
So, now next, Darren Dobson pervert scene. Yeah, I have two people, famous people talking today. His stepdad, so Darren Dobson pervert.
He is definitely a pervert. Too bad his friend left so quickly.
I think he back on this end of the month. He come back on there in Canada.
No, but his fat friend there, Sean the trucker. You see how mad he gets? That's a sign right there. Like, why is he getting so mad? Why didn't he stay and try and defend himself? It's another sign that he's a weirdo.
I understand what he's saying. Someone sent me a picture and then Darren Dobson face there with the girls. I don't know it. The girls like that, blah, blah. I don't understand.
Don't worry, I'm gonna put something together for Darren Dobson, and I'm gonna put him on the channel. Don't worry.
Hi, John. Where you go, John Baker?
I gotta run inside and put some.
Are you going to McDaddy?
No, not today. I cooked.
Ah,
I gotta go put some cash on my card, the one I use for super chat. I gotta run in the bank.
going to McDaddy tomorrow, John.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run inside.
There you go, John, walking and cafe. Coffee or cheese? I don't understand what he's saying, Captain Belazak, but all I understand is the picture, someone sending picture like that. Six. What is it? Yeah, same like this. White eyes. I thought cafe, not cafe.
Chase Bank is a shitty bank.
Cheers. Ay, long table. Mm-hmm. What can expose whale? The ultraviolet coming for you and fat contraction. What's that? Captain Villager, you're talking about someone send a picture, sending screenshot with the guns like that. That can.
Were you shopping the whole time, Lost?
Yeah, I was in Wally World, the
Oh
Walmart.
shit.
I had to pick up a prescription also. So I figured I would grab a few things while I was there.
Did you rubberneck in Walmart?
Man, you don't rubberneck in Walmart very often.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Only at the mall.
I mean, it happens sometimes. Don't get me wrong, but typically not. Typically, if I go to like maybe Target, it seems like the girls tend to like Target more than like Walmart.
Target's full of women.
Yeah, it usually is.
That's where all the college girls go. Target.
Hi,
Target.
Mike. Okay. Hi.
Ooh. I just got out of the sauna.
It looked like you just left the bank.
Yeah, I did. I had to gonna do some dumpster diving. What do we got? Jokes. Yeah, I put cash on my card, the one I use for super chats.
No. Chase Bank, you should get a better bank.
I go with Wells Fargo for now. Yeah, I do the Wells Fargo.
Yeah, I have Captain Billy Jack. Let's do hold up.
Captain Billy Jack.
Captain Billy Jack.
Soldier Blue.
Just wait, Captain.
Capitan.
Yeah, Mike, who's that person, Mike? I don't know him.
With Steve?
No, not Steve Anderson.
Okay. He
That
triggers me.
guy,
I
that
won't even
guy,
deny it.
Casey said on my chat last 2 days ago. Okay, I'll show you in private chat.
Oh no, he's a prick, man. He's a real prick. He can trigger me all the time, that fucker.
That is Steve 00, I think.
Yeah,
Steve,
it's like he knows exactly how to get somebody fucking right under the skin, man. He pisses me off, man.
I
He's the
don't know
one
that.
that he claims I was in 6 chats and 2 panels. So he's like, Casey can multitask, right?
Okay.
So because he said that now, like irritates me. So I make a joke of like, so 2023, I'm gonna be on 4 panels and 12 chats at the same time. Right? Because come on, like how ridiculous is that? How can I be on 2 panels and 6 chats at the same time?
I
Like how
don't know.
much do these guys want to accuse me of being responsible for? Like I'm every clone, I'm on every panel, and I'm in every chat. Like give me a fucking break. You know? It's not even possible.
Maybe scared so you'll be captain. Captain.
Captain Billy Jack.
Say
I got a
Billy Joe.
recommendation for you, Casey. Ignore idiots.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
do for sure. Yeah, I've mastered that skill.
I
You
told
don't.
you to ignore the age of people on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But some people don't under. They don't really get what that means to ignore them because you can tell it really gets to them. But I don't give a shit about anything on here anymore. Not that I really did before, but nobody would want to be doxxed like that. It's ridiculous, to have
You
your
got
whole.
you got doxxed.
Oh yeah, yeah. A
Someone
while
doxed
ago
you.
though.
Yeah.
This it's old news. Yeah, old news.
Yeah, yeah. For me, I got doxxed a long time ago for YouTube. Well, YouTube was probably in its infancy. It wasn't even on YouTube. This group I was in. Somebody, I'd actually met and that kind of stuff. And one of the trips, he decided just to be a butthole because we had a disagreement.
Yeah. Well, you said you had experience from chat rooms from before this, no?
Yeah, this was long too. It was back in the more so the blogging days, not the vlogging days.
Blogging, yeah, not vlog. Okay, blogging, yeah. I guess it makes sense now.
Made it home.
Welcome home, Daddy Mac.
On your
Daddy.
phone, driving the car. I'm gonna have to call the cops on you.
What?
My son got home too.
What did you do? You got hurt or?
Hi, little one.
Oh.
Little cutes.
Yeah. Every rose has a thorn bush.
Little cute.
What is it? Every rose has a thorn. Rosemary. I cook it with my steak.
That's cute. Jump Burgers nice. Okay, Captain. Captain. Yeah, Captain, that person, he wants to show his bang bang. Bang bang to me. Let's do it.
Well, I just figured out why I never get your notification. I had that turned off.
My
for some
stream?
reason. Yeah, I was wondering why I never get the
Just turn
no, I
all notification.
yeah, I did.
I think
It's
YouTube does some shenanigans every once in a while. 'Cause that's happened to me a few times. Like I know for a fact I wasn't unless I guess maybe sometimes you can accidentally on the phone maybe unclick because I have accidentally subscribed, but
no, I
Or
it
just
more often
update.
than not it kind of seems like every so often like I lost a few of the people I'm subbed to. Like wait a minute, I haven't seen this person in a while. What's going on?
yeah, yeah, exactly. I could have done it myself, maybe, and by accident. I don't know. Like clicked off all my notifications, so then if you don't go back and put on the ones you want, you're screwed. You know. So I know people do. They like to say that it's YouTube, but yeah, you never know.
Yeah, sometimes if you not get the notification, just update your YouTube apps.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's what I just realized now because I know I do remember I turned off notifications for something else, and
Mm,
I might have clicked all notifications. You know.
that's why.
Yeah. So to blame YouTube, I mean, I don't know. Who knows? But it's, I know it's not YouTube for me anyway.
Well, that YouTube's been known. I mean, they've proved it before how they will do that kind of stuff to people every once in a while. It just put out a thing. I don't know. There used to be a video out about it. I'm sure you can find it somewhere about how they would kind of make unsubscribe from certain people. That kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, and also there's a little human error. I know for sure I've probably accidentally done it on my phone because I know I've accidentally subscribed to people by accident because I saw it like you sub to whoever. I'm like, well, I don't remember doing it.
Huh.
So Casey, you said you hadn't done too much. You've kind of been done the father thing, so you haven't been over to Southeast Asia or anywhere, anything like that.
No, no, not yet. No. And I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't say I would never be interested, but if it wasn't for the YouTube, I wouldn't have been as interested as I am now in traveling there. Yeah, I was more on. I want to travel Canada first before I go abroad, but
What
it's
brought you into the kind of
shit.
heard say like Thailand and stuff like that. So.
You're really cutting out. I'm not sure if what you said.
So I took a dip in the interstate. Am I better now?
Okay, you're back now. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. So when you go on the dip on the interstate. Yeah. No, I was asking what brought you kind of in the genre because I heard you talk about maybe Thailand a little bit, some other stuff. Kind of curious what brought you over here.
Global FM.
Global FM. Okay.
It's not
Um,
around anymore, but I ended up on there from a Canadian live streamer, and
I think I was thinking I heard your voice once, but I couldn't quite hear it, and I may have just listened and heard you, but I don't think I talked to you on Global FM. But yeah, I'd actually been over there on Global before too.
yeah, well, I don't really like the whole community thing about it because I was never asked to be part of that or anything. Was never told there was a requirement, and I actually get really pissed off when that gets thrown in my face that you're not part of a Thailand community because I don't travel. You know. which where do you sign the paper that you're part of a Thailand community that goes to Thailand? Like it's ridiculous, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty silly. I mean, I know I got involved in kind of the genre a little bit when I was getting married and I was doing all the paperwork stuff, and then I started kind of searching YouTube about the the process. Of course, there was a shit ton of it with guys getting married to Filipinos, so I kind of got involved that away, and then would meet friends here and there, and then they would invite me over to here, and then the next thing you know, I made friends with the genre and just kind of bounced around a little bit here and there, talking to different people.
Yeah, and I
But but
actually
yeah,
want to travel because of Global FM and the live streamers that I met on there, the ones that show in Thailand, and if it wasn't, I wouldn't be interested really. So that's the whole reason why I like these panels, YouTube, is for the whole networking purpose. Like I know for sure now, if I wanted to go to Thailand next week, there are multiple people I could ask on here for pretty much any question that I and I'm going to get a personal answer from, not a 1-800 number or a www website, or like from somebody that could have been there last week or somebody last year. You know? That is fucking pretty, it's a pretty cool thing to have. And if it wasn't for any of this, I would never have those contacts. How would I know anyone, really?
yeah, for sure. And I would say it is a good thing. Well, prior to YouTube, the vlogging days. I used to always meet up with guys that were from the vlogs, and I've actually met a few YouTubers over the past few many years also. So, like I was just in Colombia, and for those who know Nico from Nico's Experience, him and I were just hanging out, a few many weeks ago, down in Colombia.
Oh, really? When I see like, because I've seen a few of the live streamers meet up, it's so cool, man. One of them, they really played like they were gonna fight when they met, but it was all a joke. It was fucking hilarious. They had a blast for a few days, but the shit like that is why I still come on here. And now Captain Billy Jack's got me on these live streams with music. It's very addictive.
Now you like music, karaoke,
I fucking mastered my emoji game.
karaoke live stream.
Yeah, fuck, man. Those I really like those, man. I can't believe it's not like a big thing. You could stay at home. You could fuck. It's just there's so much about it that I find is beneficial.
So the karaoke thing is actually pretty large, man. There's all kind of apps and stuff where people will you can like randomly do like duets with people around the world. I'm not a karaoke guy at all, so I don't remember which ones they are. But yeah, that was especially a few years ago. I remember it being like a big thing. There was um, something on the internet about how all these people are meeting, and a few of them got married just from singing karaoke off this one app.
Fuck, I could. Yeah. See, that's what I mean. I'm like, how come this is not huge? It probably is. Fuck.
Yeah, apparently it's pretty big, but like anything, if you're not if you don't really know about it, then you're not obviously
Well, I know that
tuned in.
karaoke is big in Asian countries. I do know that. And there's a whole concept to it all, which it is very stress relieving. Even to watch it, it's stress relieving. But to be able to get up there and fucking belt out a song, I think it definitely releases something from you.
Perhaps I just 100% know I have a terrible voice. I can't sing, so it's just not for me.
I
I
kicked
don't mind. Listen,
clinical.
I've been to a lot of karaoke bars and that kind of, and I have sung before. I'm not gonna pretend like I've never had. But it's just not my thing. But it is enjoyable. I see people who who like to sing or they just like the music. Even some of them are terrible singers, they still like to do it, and that's all good, you know.
That's even better, I find, man, because obviously if it's not pinching your ears, but I mean, when somebody can't sing but they're having a good time, that is so fucking fun to watch, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're not like, oh, look at this, whatever, whatever. And that's why even on there's still going to be the ones that have to come in to insult the like they'll try whatever they can to distract the singer, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just beyond pathetic at that point, but there's always going to be, no matter what the hell you do.
Well, you can't escape trolls if that's what they were doing. If they were trolling, if they're being silly trying to distract you versus being just a shithead. It's a little different.
Yeah. It's a little more frustrating to watch it happening there than it is between these channels. Just knowing that how innocent some of the singers are and these cocksuckers are fucking taking advantage of that, it really pisses me off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back. Lost my signal. Let's
All right. Well, since you're back, I am going to take off. I just arrived at the house. I got to carry in some groceries, and I'm gonna go hang out with the family.
All right. Thank you, Lost.
Yep, no problem. Casey, good talking to you. Everybody in the chat, have a
Yes, you
good
too,
one.
buddy. Very nice to talk to you. See you again.
Later.
Hi, nako Casey. I lost my signal.
I told you to take 5 for being a smartass.
Several say I did karaoke 30 minutes only. Only 30 minutes, 1 hour. That's it.
Last night you did some good karaoke. It was fun.
Yeah, last night. So, big party last night, you know. Yeah, Manat 8. Harriet. Bang apat bags and financial plan.
What did he say?
Pasyo.
Yeah.
If someone, Pasyo, if someone, no. If hit someone, then bang the pot. Yeah, that he did. But I never watched him.
Wait, hold on. I gotta read the chat because I'm not.
Luz is Luz. Yeah, boys, angel, mga 8. You know what? Harriet is a good friend of mine.
Yeah. It's too bad you guys don't do some panels together, man. It would be really fucking awesome, man. Once a month, once a week, something would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You guys together are like really funny, man. I don't know what happened, but I know people have lives and shit, but even once in a while, you guys were fucking funny. And Harry would sing, was really cool. You would sing. You guys make an awesome team.
Yeah, I remember, right?
Yeah, I know, but
Last year, right? Remember?
yeah,
Harriet's a song with that person.
she what?
Never mind.
Okay. But I get why you guys don't, but
Yeah,
it's too
remember
bad.
in Global FM, right, Casey? And then talk someone, we are boyfriend and we are girlfriend, boyfriend with Aztec, right? Remember that?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah.
That's the shitty parts about it all, you know. But what can you do?
Forget about that.
Yeah.
Ay, nako guys. Come on, Captain Billajak. Captain. I just hold my phone, that's why. Oh. Hi, Captain. Look, my hair, Captain. I just took curly. Hi, Kit Jenkins. Mega love shout out, Kit. Ano yan?
The what?
No, Kit in the chat. Kit. Kit, Mr. Kit Jenkins.
Who did your hair, Haniko? Yourself, or you went to?
No, my coworker. Just only, just only in front. And then
You
I
just
make,
curled it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's nice like that.
Yeah, for
Spicing
the
it up.
famous YouTuber on YouTube.
Was that for Steph or?
For Steph, for Steph and Darren Dobson. Ay, Darren Dobson, pervert.
Yeah.
Wait, guys. Wait a minute. Wait. I just want.
Creepy Darren. That's what we should start calling him. Creepy Darren.
Okay, back. What's that? Double.
Whoa. Right in the nuts.
Double.
Dibble dabble. Dibble dabble. Dibble dabble. Dibble
Double.
dooble. Dibble dooble.
Double. Oh, look, oh, I have 20 in the chat, but only few chatting in the chat.
We have to come up with some chat games, Haniko. like abbreviation, or
Mm.
there's a game called Hangman. I think there's a few of them that can keep your chat going for people that like to only comment.
I know someone there, background, the explosive girlfriend.
Yeah, I tried to find a few of them, but you have to put the time in, I guess.
I put time out.
Put time out. Fuck the
I
time
put
in.
time. I put time out, even not commenting in the chat. Maybe step traveler in the chat. Yeah,
There you go.
larking. Yeah, I just remember I went to copy stream and then, oh, why you go there? He's fucking truth like that, blah blah blah.
He probably fucking cried for days when that happened, man. You broke his poor little fucking Belgium heart. Fucking guy.
If you hate someone and then if you go there, oh, why you go there? Why you go there? Time of foolishness. No, I know who's watching there. Pilipinas, Casey. Pilipinas watching my stream.
Yeah.
Hi.
Time low for foolishness, exactly.
20 in the chat. Hi.
I can give those out all day, man, if I could. Fuck.
Okay, give me thumbs up, guys. Come on.
Oh shit, I didn't even hit him.
What, Malak 8? You do screenshot? You screenshot my hair?
Did you?
Oh, 21 in the chat, Casey. Fun. You know this, Casey? 1 month I did Darren Dobson talking on my stream.
Oh yeah. Yeah, oh, no, I do remember. Yeah, that's where I first saw this creep, and I was thinking the same thing that somebody else said. You know, why are you having this guy on your stream? But I thought maybe he knew something about YouTube, and you were just using uh, the situation to your advantage. If he had knowledge of YouTube, I thought that's what he was here for, to help build your channel. No,
Mm-hmm.
but
And yeah, and this one don't understand why I'm doing this.
yeah, well, that's it. In my mind, I'm thinking that why like I hope you're extra careful with this fucking guy because he seems a little weird.
You know what, Casey? If you report his channel is only one email using and then the 3 accounts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, only one email, that 3 account he use.
Wow.
Yeah, if you report the channel and then reporting 20 people, oh my God, take down and then bye the 3 channel.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what they'll do.
I think someone did. Someone did report already. If 100 people reporting that, oh my God.
Yeah, well, they should. Yeah.
Sooner or
Any
later, take down his channel.
any of the women that were involved, that they should definitely do that. Why not?
Mm,
Especially if he's profiting off it, Honeyco. He's actually making money from this. Like it's really it's quite a story when you think about it. And
yeah, and then
it's a little sad that there's going to be men that are actually on here that are even willing to come live on a panel. I still want to know what Trucker Sean's intentions were on coming here. What was his plan on coming here? Because I have a hard time believing it's to be on your side. Is he here to say the truth about Darren Dobson, or like what was he here for? You know, I'm gonna find out though. Don't worry. I'm just not gonna do it on your panel. It doesn't need to happen here. But I want to know the answer to that question. What were his intentions in coming here?
I don't know.
No, I know. I don't want you to answer that. He's going to answer it.
Yeah, really. Help the small YouTubers, blah blah blah. But Darren did is using Filipino. Small YouTuber after 5 pizza. Oo, Manang 8. I'm a small, I'm a small YouTuber. Under 3 inches. I'm a small channel also. I'm not a big channel, so
Well, what would you consider big though? That's the thing.
no.
Because there's only a few channels, even on YouTube, that you can consider big. When when you have even 3,000, anything over 3,000 subs, if your numbers don't match the ratio of your sub count, like how come there should be something wrong with that? To have 65,000 subs, but you have 12 viewers, how does that make any sense? You know?
Yeah, that the problem is if you're doing follow me, follow you like that, so it's not working.
No, I know. And the only channels that have like tens of thousands of subs that have a lot of viewers is like news programs.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's right.
yeah, where they have millions of viewers on cable TV. Um, do you know what the most top channels that are watched on YouTube? I don't know if you've ever paid attention to that, but anyways, it's Bollywood. Anything that has to do with Bollywood, they get millions and millions of views per day. Any clips, short clips, anything they put out, millions of views per day. It's crazy that world of YouTube is Bollywood. Then it's going to become those crazy videos on YouTube where there's like adults playing with toys and they talk as the
Yeah,
toy, which is the most
mm.
sickest thing ever, but whatever. That makes
5 million views.
yeah, in like hours, Honeyco, hours. They have
I
tens of
know.
thousands of views. So
Still think I don't know if someone using the platform buy abuse like that. So I don't know.
yeah, yeah. I forgot to tell you too, like a trick to try and use for like when you put out your shorts. is to try and use a word that has to do with Bollywood. Because if it falls into the algorithm of Bollywood, you'll automatically get tens of thousands of views just from people like clicking on you know what I mean? There's millions of people. So you're like guaranteed to pick up views. So somewhere in your description of the title, you have to find words that you think would fall into that algorithm. Like
Yeah,
especially the
maybe.
word Bollywood. So
Can I try that? Maybe I get million views.
yeah.
Hi, Big Kevin. Big Kevin in the chat, so I get. Ay. You know my numbers. I get my numbers a week. 20 viewers, 25 viewers. TWP number one supporter, Barry the Boss. Miguel, shout out. Dali further in Hollywood. Oh, where you go, Casey?
No, I'm here. I got noise in the background. I didn't want you to hear. I'm still here. Do you hear that or
Yeah,
because
in my background.
no, because it's bothering me. If you hear it, I'm gonna put myself on mute.
No, it's okay. Thank you for subscribing, Artie Candy. Ooh, wow. Archie Candy. Ano yan? Club Pillar. Sim 62. Honey ko have you OnlyFans? I don't have OnlyFans.
What fucking uh
Club Pillar.
Consular Sim. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna start doing that now. Okay.
Archie
No
Candy.
problem. It's no problem. Archie Candy is a bit pushing it. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it's getting borderline.
Yeah, I don't know. New
Yeah, well, you know what they
subscriber.
call a candy man, right? So it's it's
Oh,
it's
it's a
pushing.
famous, huh? Maybe it's a candy factory. No subscribers. Sounds like Dark Knight LOL. You think? Hi. Ron Inning, number one sim. Hello. Huh? What? Hi. Okay, Billy. Thank you very much. Wala kayo dyan. Who are you, Club Pillar? Club filler ins or club. Bye, Billy. Thank you. Billy. 22. 22. 22. 24 watching KCO. That's party.
Party, party.
22 thumbs up also. Oh yeah, Mike. Ah, maybe this person is step traveler. Not sure. Nico, I send you a picture. You can compare American to Canadian. Shut up, Imran. I remember Bimuran, you said your size is 9, so don't send me that size, okay?
It's what?
Bimuran said is compared to American to Canadian. I know American is not all big, same size, Philippine size. Yaron is same size with Jeff Leppard, 9 inches. Nine inches, baby. Oh my God, Jiran, it's Kiran. 9 inches. Eh, scary. Is Mike is still doing mass stream? No, it's still doing stream, Mike. I was there 2 days ago. I wonder how many Uy, just only said the screenshot be more on Darren Dobson. Screenshot.
Where?
I do
Where?
screenshot. Darren Dobson, I do screenshot. His, his talong or
Where do you
eggplant.
see him?
Be more on mustard. Who's this person? Red cherry, Darren Dobson.
He's got cherry for nuts, that fucking prick.
Malak 8, I have 2 phones. I have 2 phones, mga eh.
I got 2 phones.
1 iPhone and 1 Samsung.
Do you know that song, Haniko?
Nope.
Oh, you might like it. I think it's Kevin. Oh, I forget what his name is.
So, are you ready, guys, for Darren Dobson came back to Canada? Most Filipinas had 2 or 3 phones. I have 2, Mike. Only using this my iPhone is for music. Funny. I wonder if you will get. Mega love shout out. Look, my blue eyes, Malak 8. Mega love shout out. Ay, nako. Just colored. Ay, just. What is still Chip Charlie in Thailand? Hi, nako, Casey. What are you doing in the background, Casey?
Me? Nothing.
You quiet.
Well, I'm just fucking around looking what's going on. Bunch of bullshit as usual.
Mike Dolly the voice count. Huh? Ay. Where's Captain Villager? What? I don't know, Bimuron. Don't ask me that, Bimuron. I don't know.
What did he ask? I'll read it, don't worry.
I don't know. Oh, dance, Ernest. I don't know. You should ask okay. Let's. Funny.
Ernest, you want to have a dance off or what?
Yeah, Ernest dancing in the jet. Dancing, dancing. Ah, this one commercial. Diba? I have many. What's that?
What just happened?
I don't know this one. Goes in the background. Oh. I love ghosts. Yes, Mike, the kingdom. Kingdom. Kingdom up. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Like Taisi. Yeah, where's Taisi? Taisi. Nice. Good.
I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body.
Mali.
3, 2, 1.
There's a legend round here. A killer buried, but not dead.
Maybe I get covered this one. Hi, nako guys. It's 3 o'clock already.
You can end now?
That, no, not yet. Friday 13, Mike. That movie, Friday 13. Friday. Yeah, where's Step? Step Traveler.
He's what?
Where is he?
Oh. Probably sleeping.
No, sometimes doing live stream at the middle of the night.
No, I know. I don't even know what time it is there. I'm just joking.
No, just unsub him. So I didn't get the notification from him. So
Yeah.
Okay. Shanda Salmon, I just banned Manag 8. Just ban. You know what's so quiet in the chat? Quiet. How many days you have? I get 20 or 30, Mike. 30 people or 50, like that.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small.
In my ban list, 50 people in my ban list.
Many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly
Black
inside
Party
when there's no
was in
shelter to
Germany.
hide. When everything is
Oh my god,
alright,
Manag
we
8,
find
I
that
will
out
check.
sometimes. But when the things on your mind
Came
are
and
all
then
considered a
doing
crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die.
Thailand
Is
live
this an
stream again.
argument or just a
Talking
start
about
of it?
Thailand,
Either
Thailand,
way, I
Thailand.
don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the
And
pieces,
then
fixing
he
scars from
doing
this.
shot
Is this an
on the
argument or
panel.
just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their
Shot,
promises.
baby,
Or maybe
shot.
drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find
Anyway,
whatever
where's
you
the
got
joke?
and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel
No
again.
shit.
I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel it's tense. Don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so
Yeah,
far from
Manag
it.
8.
I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is
Funny,
bottomless. Take me
funny.
back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world
Okay
felt
guys, time to
small.
bed na guys. Time to bed na
Back
guys.
before we blew it all.
You're going now?
Yeah.
I know, sorry, I'm distracted by other shit, Honeycomb.
You busy there. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
These fucking haters. Alright, so I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, see you.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home.
Yeah,
Take me back
Ernest.
to a day when we weren't
Day
alone.
16.
Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Ernest. Thank you all, guys. Tomorrow we'll talk about just Julie.
Too many things going on. I can't keep track
Give me title, Manang 8. Send me my email.
People putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold. Perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far.
Manang 8 is all about Dobson. Continuing.
Promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone.
Let's continue. Fight is fight.
Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again. I need a
more Ernest. More, and then trolls coming in his channel.
Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the
Tomorrow, last day, January. last day. No, it's last day to me.
I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small.
January 31 here, Manang. So tomorrow, no, tomorrow is February 1. What topic, Dobson does Bollywood? Okay, I'll make it that one. Okay. Darren Dobson does Bollywood. Ay, funny.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back.
Okay, guys. Bye. Good night. Thank you so much.
Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on. I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold. Perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall?
Okay, guys. Bye.
No shelter to hide when everything is a lie. You'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just
Ernest, one more Ernest tomorrow.
Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument?
Bye, guys. Thank you.
I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in